Hey, Shalom, all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honorable mention to the brothers out there prophesying in truth, sincerity, and diligence without no guile. And peace and blessings to the hopeful elect scattered abroad. I just want to do a take on the whole DNA thing about prove we the Israelites through our DNA. And I'll start off with this scripture here. This is Romans chapter 8, verse 16. It says, the Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High. So, what is that talking about when it said the Spirit itself bear witness with our spirit? John 6:63. It says, it is the Spirit that quickeneth, all right? Quickeneth to be means to make alive, all right? See what quickeneth says. To produce alive, okay? The flesh profited nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. So these words, the true understanding of this book we call the Bible, the proper understanding that is the spirit. So when the Israelites heard the true understanding of this Bible came out, it bared witness with their inner being, with their spirit, their soul, their inner man, their essence, whatever you want to say. All right. When various, because a lot of people, it was Deuteronomy 28 chapter. When you heard Deuteronomy the 28th chapter broken down about how we would hey, our eye would be evil toward our brother. We would become the tail, and the heathen would be the head. We would, and then the kicker, verse 68, we would go into Egypt again on ships. Then understanding how our slavery was broken down, how everything, how the scriptures was living with history, bringing out the scriptures and bringing out. See, that's when this happened in history. It was talking about that, and that talking about that, and this talking about that. So the spirit of the book, the true proper understanding of the book, bore witness with you, bore witness with us that we are the children of the Most High. We're the sons of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay. And this was quoted in the apostles and the other elder brothers. Not quoted, brought out. This scripture here, it says, it's 1 Corinthians 2, and I'll start at 14. But the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of the Most High, for they are foolishness unto him. Neither can he know them, because they are spiritually discerned. So we understand, we Israelites, that discernment came spiritually. We ain't going to get no shots and no DNA and all that. And first of all, the scripture speaks about how Esau, the so-called white man, do a diligent search. So you got all that information anyway. When you look up the records of the names of the slaves who came from the west coast of Africa, a lot of those names was Hebrew names, Israelite names. You got all those records. You do all that archaeological search. So you got that. Because that's the natural, that's your blessing, it's carnality. So even though we don't have records or we don't have DNA proof, the Lord didn't give us carnality. He gave us the spirit. So we know that through the spirit, through the scriptures, because the Bible tells us so. Verse 15, but he that is spiritual judges all things, yet he himself is judged of no man. All right. So the spiritual man judges the spiritual and the carnal. All right. So you can't judge us. You can't come and say we not Israelites because we ain't got no DNA evidence. All right. I'm gonna bring this scripture out too. This is Jeremiah 8:1. It says, at that time saith Yahweh, they shall bring out the bones of the kings of Judah, and the bones of his princes, and the bones of the priests, and the bones of the prophets, and the bones of the inhabitants of Jerusalem out of their graves. That's you, with your archaeological digs. That's you. So you got access to all that. And if you want it, you can test our DNA and with the DNA from those bones, and it'll prove that we the Israelites. And they shall spread them before the sun and the moon and all the host of heaven, whom they have loved, and whom they have served, and after whom they have walked, and whom they have sought, and whom they have worshipped. They shall not be gathered, nor be buried. They shall be for dung upon the face of the earth. So we don't need no DNA to prove we the Israelites. Did you the person you call Jesus, which his real name is Yahweh Shai, the Son of Man, did he say, I'm the Son of God, I got DNA proof? I'm the son. Here's my DNA. Check my pedigree. Even though we did keep lists of pedigrees, to determine, when you read Numbers 1 and 18, you determine your lineage by the house of your fathers. All right. But the Lord didn't tell us he was gonna wake us up with no DNA, man. How did the Lord tell us he was gonna wake us up? This Ezekiel chapter 37, verse 3. He said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live? And I answered, O Lord, the Most High, thou knowest. And he said unto me, prophesy unto these bones, and say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of Yahweh. So what? For it is the spirit that quickeneth, the spirit, the word. So we was dry bones, believing we was Negroes, African Americans, because you told us so. And then don't no DNA match that we African. So we was sitting here dead, dry bones, because we followed and listened to what you said. And and look what that's got us. Look what that has gotten us as a people, listening to what the so-called white man said. We ain't listening to you no more. Whether the elect not, the hopeful elect not, we gonna listen to what the scripture said. Because now we alive now. Through what? Through these prophecies. Verse 3. And he said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live? And I answered, O Lord, the Most High, thou knowest. Again he said unto me, prophesy upon these bones, and say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of Yahweh. Okay? And so that's what brought us back alive, man. Now we understand, we Israelites, man. We understand that we the children of the Most High. Because the Spirit itself was this understanding of this book, it bear witness with our spirit. This book don't apply to nobody else, man, except for the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and the confusion of faces scattered abroad, which make up the nation of Israel. That's who this whole book applied to. If you want to do your own little science project, try to replace Israel with the various nations. When you see Israel in the Bible, or Israelites, or Hebrew in various places, because sometimes it may refer to as Hebrews, put Chinese right there and see if it fit. Put Japanese, see if it fit. Put Caucasian, see if it fit. It only fit with the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And with that, all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Lord willing, Yahweh watch his eye. Salakia, this was an edifying lesson. Shalom.